Heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the One Up Block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shantae, Risky's Revenge. When we last left off, we basically ran around and did some stuff outside. No dungeons, just some side questing. We met with the mayor, got the deed, took it to the ammo baron, got hit on, and we were told to come try out the battle tower, which is required, and you have to come here. This is not some sort of optional minigame. Really, there's nothing optional in this game, now that I think about it. You actually have to do most of this shit. So, without further ado, let's progress. Hello there. Well, you look rather dashing with your cardboard box. You're so fucking official. Name's Bart. Barracuda Joe. And this here's the battle tower. You got a passport? I do. And some crayons. Battle tower rules are simple. Entry fees 20 gems. Clock starts once you pass through that door. Beat the clock and you win. Also, a lot of folks died trying, so I hope you saved first. You sure you're ready? I am. Okay, you're ready to go. Knock 'em dead. Alright, so here we have ourselves a mini dungeon. And when I say mini dungeon, I mean mini dungeon. This place is incredibly tiny, and it does count as one of the game's dungeons, so do with that what you will. But this is required. You have to beat the time, and you do have to pick up these clocks. Do not ignore them to try and beat the clock as fast as you can, because that's I think that's like a good 20 or 30 seconds you get added to your clock for picking that shit up, and it's very, very needed. Because if you try to just race through here without picking up those clock power-up things, you are going to have a bad time. Just letting you know. Plus, having the pike balls, which, are they still called pike balls or spike balls? It doesn't tell me the name of them. The spinning spike ball defense items are incredibly useful here. Again, the other items are not very useful for any situation other than specific shit that they're used for. But these pike balls, like, look at them tear through shit. It's ridiculous. And there we go. But it summoned a rogue element to the fight. How dare you bring a golem to a hair fight? I don't know. Make sure to pick up some magic vials while you're here as well, because you will probably need them. How much is it? It's 30 seconds. Alright, so it's 30 seconds, but it's needed. You definitely need to do it. It's a thing that's required of you to do because you want to pick up that time so you don't run out. You gotta fucking do it, do it. Pick up the time. Sorry. Sometimes I just get incredibly musical. I just wanna sing something because I'm in a good mood. That means I'm happy and just really feeling it, which is good. It's good for you guys because that means that I'm in chipper spirits and you're gonna get the best out of me. So, I mean, you get to benefit from it too. Isn't that so lovely? Isn't that lovely? Taking care of those dudes with the swords and shields are actually probably the hardest thing about this. But since you now know, since I told you that you can jump and hit their heads while they have their shields out, this part shouldn't be too difficult for you. Plus you have your pike balls, which I've been using, and hopefully you have been too. These things are annoying. If they jiggle and wiggle and you run into their little pieces of shit, you actually take damage from it, which is irritating, and I took way too much damage there for some reason, because that frickin' slime did not want to die. But as long as you just keep going at a pretty good pace and smack these, get the time, it's actually pretty simple. I think we still have like 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Like, that's what we started with. So we're golden. Not Persona 4 golden, but I will be doing a Let's Play on that, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait, actually. I was super tempted to start Persona 3 sometime soon, but I've got so many games on my backlog that I need to sort of get to the ones that I haven't finished yet, because I'm terrible. Because recording is terrible. It's not terrible because I like it, it's fun, but I'm terrible at it. I'm incredibly lazy, and when I get out of the swing, I just don't feel like it for some reason, and I'm just... Oh, I need to break my habits, guys. I need to do the do. I gotta man up and stop being a big old butt baby. That's alright. So, is anybody, speaking of which, is anybody excited for P5? That shit's coming out soon, dog. February, we're streaming that shit. So if you're watching this video and you want to watch some Persona 5, I should be getting it day one. So day one, we're streaming it. Be there, be squared. And it's funny because, like, this is also incredibly off-topic, but I think that's okay to bring up off-topic stuff, like I said, when we're not doing anything too important that I need to explain. I only recently figured out that be there or be squared means you're not around because you're squared. Get it? Be there or not be there because you're not around is funny. At least I think that's what it means. I could totally be wrong, but I recalled reading that somewhere. But I'm stupid, so, you know, whatever. It's just funny. It's funny to me. Now we have to deal with a lot of these fucking douchebags, and this is why you're gonna want to hit them on the head to kill them, because you're gonna have to deal with a lot of them, and beating their shields until they take them down is not the optimal way to fight those guys. Not at all. But we're pretty much close to the end here. So that's, you know, pretty ballin', I guess. Not really. And this is the boss room. And I say boss, again, very lightly, because it's just a rush of enemies. It's not a boss in the slightest. I'm gonna save my magic for when I have to fight the night guys, because they are the biggest issue. And it's not like I need to worry about it anyway, because we have plenty of time, as you can see up there. I just, you know, want to make sure we can kill them as fast as possible, because that's just it. Convenience. I don't want to make you guys wait any longer than you have to. Don't you understand? It's out of... oh, shit. It's out of love. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Run, duck. Oh, they can't hit me from here, can they? I don't think they can, but... oh, I jumped. I did a duty. Now we fight some golems.
And over here we have some golems. They look really good right next to the statues. And now we have the big blue armor guys. I don't know why they're blue. They're not even particularly stronger than the red guys. They take just as much damage. It's probably because they actually shoot a stronger energy wave, which I will show off real quick in case I haven't. There it goes. But it's okay. He's really not that much. He's not that bad to deal with. He's kind of a good guy. He's pretty cool when he comes over on Halloween and he dresses up like a witch. You thought he was gonna dress up like a dude in armor? That's stupid. Why would he do that?
Sorry, I don't know where that went. I was just passing the time while we were doing a boss rush. But this is why we needed to come here, because BAM! We got ourselves another one of those mirror trinket relic things. Whatever it is. Magic seal. And that's what the game wanted us to do, even though it kind of didn't really tell you that this is where it was. It just kind of hinted at it a bit, but, you know, whatever. We got it. Looks like we got a winner. Let's see what you found up there. What's that? A magic seal? Thought the ammo baron only kept valuable treasure up there. This is killing my throat, by the way, for some reason. Sorry. Just junky junk. Shoot, that's embarrassing. Tell you what, we've got other stuff up there too, like actual prizes. Something worth something. So come back anytime for a rematch, and I'll set you up with some real prizes you can use. We'll track your best scores and all that. Really make it worth your while. And just so there's no hard feelings, take this.
Da-da-da-da, we got a forest key.
I didn't show it off, but there's a cave in the tangled forest where if you go in there, it says that it looks weird and requires a key, which is strange because it's not a dungeon. But this is the key to get in there. No idea what that's for. Looks old, like something a wood sprite would use to wind up their watch or something. Oh, or some dumb thing. Take it, it's yours.
Thanks, Barracuda Joe. You're a lifesaver. Kiss.
Don't say kiss to me unless you're actually gonna give me a kiss. Otherwise, it's just words, okay?
Okay, kiss.
Okay, you're doing it again. Get going. And be sure to hit a save room first stop on the left.
Gotcha, but we actually do get a worthwhile prize if we do this again, so I highly recommend that you do it. I'm gonna do it again too, but I'm gonna speed up the footage and play some cool ass music because, you know, I wanna play some music for you guys real quick. So, let's do it again, shall we? Let's see, current record, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the timer. Battle Tower rules are simple. Enter fees 20 gems, blah 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 blah. You've already said this to us, Joe. Yes, I'm prepared. Alright, ready to go, knock 'em dead. Alright, so now starts the thingy. And we now have a treasure chest to pick up, and what's inside? Well, it's magic jam, of course, more to spend on. We don't really need it, but hey, it's something we have now. And it looks like we just got another one of the magic seals, but we actually did not do that, so, you know, don't actually get too excited. So I hope you enjoyed whatever music selection I just put down. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this as an excuse to play you a song from Half Genie Hero, because I like it. Looks like we've got a winner. Enjoy the prize. Hey, we got it. Yay. If you do it again from here on out, you're just going to get money. Risky Boots. I had a feeling you'd show up. I'm afraid my patience with you is starting to wear thin. Why don't you hand over both magic seals now and save you and your uncle some any further unpleasantries? Or unpleasantness. Never! Fine, we'll do this the hard way. You'll both beg for mercy in the end. You'll see. Yeah. So now we have the forest key, which we are going to go see what that does real quick. And then I think we'll probably finish the episode off there because there's really nothing else to do. The thing about this game is, strangely, there's really not that many dungeons. There's only like 2. Because most people, including myself, don't really count the battle tower because that's more of a mini game that counts as a dungeon because you get one of the thingies there. The thing about Shantae Risky's Revenge is that I think we were meant to believe that Risky's Revenge was supposed to be way bigger than it actually is, but for whatever reason, Way Forward didn't get around to doing that. So now we have what a lot of people consider a chopped up game, like we're missing chunks of it, which I do agree. This game does feel strangely shallow in some places, but the way I see it is it plays sort of like Metroid, where the point of the game is kind of to see how fast you can do it, and in that respect, Shantae Risky's Revenge is incredibly good to speedrun because it's one of those types of games. Especially since there's actually a bunch of speedrunning trophies, which I'm gonna have to unfortunately get. But where can I take you today? We are going to the Tangled Forest. Just bonk. We're actually about to get to go on a side quest, which is not even a side quest again, because I say it's a side quest, but it's actually required because you need the things that we're about to go do. So I don't know why I called it a side quest. I guess I'm just a stupid that way. But ignore me. Alright, so we need to... Let me check the map real quick because I really haven't done that. Also, the desert map looks incredibly confusing, but it's not nearly as confusing as it looks at first glance. I didn't even look at it when we were going, and I knew exactly where I was going. But we need to go back down to the very bottom, which is this. It's this right here. And then, I didn't show this off, but on the other side of this is that area where we got the puppy. So here's the cave we needed to go to. And if you go in here, I think you actually get some money. So I guess I could have told you guys to come in here too if you needed some cash, but it's not that much anyway. But use the forest key, and then we have a strange occurrence of something like a tiny dungeon. It's really weird. Like, there's a bunch of pieces of this game that don't really feel cohesive. Really, it kind of feels disjointed in a lot of places, and this is one of those places where that happens, because there's only 3 transformations in this game, which I think there was only 3 transformations in the first game too, so I don't even know why I said it that way. But, well, I guess, you know what, I'm just gonna shut my mouth for a minute. I'll tell you in a second, because something important's about to happen. And I honestly just need to shut my mouth. There's money up here, but I don't really need it, so I'm not gonna worry about going out of my way to get those. You know what? I have spike balls for a reason. That's what they're there for, buddy. They're there to ease my pain. Womp. And boop. So what the hell are all these blocks for? I am now pretty much I think I'm stuck. Yeah, because the monkey can't climb these. Well, shit. That sucks. Guess we're trapped in here forever. Except we're not, because this is where you find the next transformation. Do you see why this is kind of weird and disjointed? The battle tower and this transformation are practically one and the same. Like, you could consider going to the battle tower and then coming to this little mini dungeon. You can count that almost as a whole dungeon, but you can't, but you can.
It would have been neater if there wasn't only 2 dungeons in this game. Like, if there was more dungeons to do in this game, and then they had like a strange, like, oh, hey, that battle tower scene where you went to the battle tower to get the key and then go get the transformation, that's kind of cool. Like, you know what I mean? That would have made more sense. But because there's only 2 full dungeons in this game, it's like, well, that's sort of strange. Who approaches my magic fountain? I think magic floating half or full naked Shantae is gonna say the same stuff. Yeah. She is, but we're getting a new transformation, and you probably know what it is. You got the elephant dance. Simply hold down the dance button and then release it during the second belly dance move to transform. The elephant dance will allow you to smash away obstacles. To change back, press the dance button. May fortune follow you in your travels. Or may fortune something, whatever. You guys get it. But hold the dance until she starts doing the fucking hands together thing, and boom! We are the Elefante. We're Elephant the elephant. But yeah, as far as I know, the elephant is exactly the same way it was in the first game. You transform into it, and you can press B to do a dash, which breaks rocks and kicks some enemies square in the ass. And by some, I mean like one, a single one. But if we use the elephant, we can shortcut through here. Oh yeah. Do you see also where transforming is a lot more streamlined and useful? Like, you just do it, and then you can just, you know, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I get to use the powers of the animal, and then, there we go. Okay, well, hold on. Hey, Brainiac, where you going? Yes, where to? Who are you guys? No need for alarm. Shantae, right? The chick with the brain? From Scuttletown? Yeah, she's the one little sis is always running at her mouth. Wait, running at the mouth? Oh, running at the mouth about. I hate these text boxes. You guys are Roddy Tops' brothers? Yeah, that's right. Abner Cadaver? Abner Cadaver, that's probably some sort of reference. The oldest, and this is Poe. That's definitely a reference to Edgar Allan Poe. We're here because we got a proposition for you. Sorry, when I try to be funny and talk at the same time, it kind of doesn't work. Like, we know your next stop is the Hypno Baron. His oceanic fortress is impenetrable. There ain't no way you're breaking in without our help. It's a labyrinth that bores deep into the seaside cliffs. That sounded weird. It's filled with tricks and traps. Very, very dangerous. Our offer is this. We get you in return, you gotta brew us some coffee. Are you serious? Dead serious. You know about wild brain-eating zombies. A strong cup of joe is the only thing that separates us from them. So do it. You don't want to be there when Sis's eyes roll back and she goes freak show on you. You're going to need a coffee machine and some fresh coffee beans. Oh, and I like mine with a little rotten egg mixed in. Drop it off at the old boathouse and we'll hook you up with a way into the labyrinth. You got all that? I hear you, but I seriously have to do a coffee run? You ain't gotta do it, but good luck getting inside the Hypno Baron's digs if you don't. So yes, that was Roddy Tops' brothers, and they basically just gave us our next mission on what we need to do for the story. And they subtly hinted at who we need to take it to actually get it done, because he said he likes his topped off with a bit of rotten eggs. Where do you know that we had a rotten egg at the beginning of the game? Yep, we have to take it to... Fuck, I forgot her name. Skyla, right? I'm gonna feel like shit if I don't remember what her name is. But, yeah, that's basically it. Now we have to find the rest of the shit for that said thing. But we're actually not gonna do that, so I'm gonna go back in here while we do the outro, because that's all the time we have for this one. I'm not sure if it was short or not, because I did that, I did the battle tower twice, but... You know, whatever. I'm pumping out like 4 episodes at this point, so it'll be okay. The next episode will be a little more eventful, but that's all the time we have for this one. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Shantae, Risky's Revenge. Later days, everybody.